Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Now the regime change activities are still ongoing in Iran, and I have no doubt, just by direct experience and by knowledge got from other sources, that that's a little attempt to change the regime in Iran by external forces. And when the Iranian government says certain things, is not really credible, because you know that's Iran, and somehow Iran is a very oppressive government, and we live in a very free world here, and everything what these guys are telling us is the pure truth. So therefore, when these guys are telling us something about Iran must be true. Whatever Iran tells us about these guys over here must be a lie. This is how the story goes within the weasel bottom-feeding community that we are expected to be part of. And we are by name, but not by intelligence. So I have this article from some friends of mine, which are called the Jerusalem Post, and it's from November 16th, 2022, and coincidentally is today. Iran says several French intelligence agents arrested in protests. I have no doubt that it's not only French, there's American, there's British, there's Israeli, there's countries that have something to gain in that country. And agitators and organized cells activated to do what they do best, what they're paid for. Now, because of that, we have this guy, French President Emmanuel Macron, who states that Iran is being increasingly aggressive towards France by detaining its citizens. I would like first Macron to address the arrested agents, your intelligence arrested intelligence agents first, and then you can start with blah blah blah, tra la la, lulu, and all this bullshit that works in your country and in this country and that country in a free world, like Trudeau. You really think we are idiots? And yes, most of us are. So several French intelligence agents were arrested in relation to protests in Iran. The country's interior minister Ahmad Vahidi told state TV on Wednesday, as anti-government demonstrations persist throughout the country. The Islamic Republic has accused Western foes of stalking nationwide protest ignited by the death of Iranian Kurdish young woman Masha Amini on September 16 in the custody of the morality police. As much as I find certain things that I disagree with, like for instance with the morality police arrests, that's not my country, that's not my culture, so I stay out of it. But I expect other countries to stay out of my country, which it doesn't work that way. If you're stronger, you're gonna get in everybody else's business, and you expect no one to interfere in anything that has to do with you internally. But you can do whatever, be caught red-handed. No, it's okay, you are the boss. And I'm quoting, people of other nationalities were arrested in the riots, some of whom played a big role. There were elements from the French intelligence agency, and they will be dealt with according to the law, Vahidi said. France's foreign ministry did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Of course not, they're scrambling to get an answer. How can we lie it better so our weasels believe? Those weasels are like, the lie is not that idiot, okay, we're gonna run with it. This also comes as Iran's judiciary sentenced 3 anti-regime protesters to death, according to Mer news agency. I would like to know more about why they were sentenced to death. I don't think you over there, if you are over there, you protest against the regime, I don't think you're put to death. I do not think so. I do not think so. If I say, well, fuck the government, I don't like the government, I don't think you're going to be put to death in Iran. Anyway, so must be more to the story. But nevertheless, Macron, if they are put to death for that, then now again, that's their culture, their thing. Do I agree with that? Definitely not. Is that a oppressive regime? Yes. But I don't think that's the fact. If I just say I protest, I don't like it, I'm going to be just put to death. I don't believe that's the minimum requirement. It must be more to that. Macron says Iran being increasingly aggressive towards France. I don't hear any Iranian move towards France. Did you? I don't hear any protests or anything organized in France or anything that Iran did to France. Did you hear anything about that? Sorry, I didn't. I hear only these foreign countries lecturing always Iran, not looking at that shitty society that France is. You don't believe me? Just go and visit Paris, but not Champs-Élysées and take a pictures over there with Arc de Triomphe and all that. No, no, no. Go to Paris, to real Paris, and go and see how beautiful it is to its neighborhoods, and see how beautiful it is as a society, by the way. So solve your little shitty hobo ghetto problem over there, and then talk about Iran and about how about how do you call the yellow vests? How about those guys, Macron? I heard that Air France planned some big strikes for Christmas this year. No, this is Christmas. How about that, Macron? You have the freedom of speech? Great, fantastic. That's why you call Marine Le Pen a racist and this and that, and because if someone disagrees with you, you label them, you call them. You're mass media, and you don't talk with those guys. They're so there's a lot of bullshit that I can talk about. You just nationalized some private corporations because they were failing. Remember? I can't remember the name of it. Energy big company. You got those guys to go back to work in the energy company. I can't remember the name because they strike. They organize a strike. Free world, my ass. No? Anyway, so they already lecture. I never heard Iran being involved in any of this. I didn't hear it. Maybe it is, but I didn't. But I hear the other ones all the time telling Iran what to do and what not to do, what they should do, how to... Last week, France Foreign Minister Catherine Colonna said a total of 7 French nationals were detained in Iran. Only Iran is being increasingly aggressive towards France by detaining its citizens. What the fuck they were doing there? Just say hello? That's it? I don't think so. France president said on Wednesday, adding that Tehran was also destabilized the region with aggressive actions. Again, you're talking. You destabilize the world. Where are your armies, motherfucker? Are they in Africa? Get them home. What are they doing in Africa? The African countries. We want them here to defend us from the other African countries. Huh? Shut you know what I mean? Get your own house in order, and then maybe you can say things, but even though, why would you? That's their family. You send your garbage over there, what do you expect? I don't think those guys went over there, the ones arrested, where they were arrested. Do you think we're just walking in a park and they were just grabbed by the idiot police or something? And that, hey, this is an idiot, grab him? No. They were involved in something. They were in the protest. What are you doing over there? Are you visiting or are you protesting? Well, you know better. What do you want? I mean, no, they don't argue on the issue. They go to morality. Oh, human rights. Oh, you do this. How about this? What were those citizens doing? Probably in the protest. Because I don't think they were just fishing and they grabbed them by fishing police. Hey, you can't fish right here. We're just going to detain you because we're bad. I don't believe that one. And I'm quoting, I see an increasing aggressiveness from Iran towards us. Not us. Your decisions as a government, not us. Don't put the French people in your garbage that you create. You know, they create shit outside the France without the French citizen knowing or agreeing with it, and they say when they get smacked in the face, oh, they hit us. No, they hit you. Your policy. That's a reaction to your policy, not to Pierre or Jean or whatever, Jean or no. You, Emmanuel. Anyway, Iran towards us with its unacceptable hostage taking and a regional aggressiveness, with extremely aggressive acts in the last few days on Iraqi soil. All right, Emmanuel Macron told reporters at the end of the G20 leaders and summit I urge Iran to return to calm and a spirit of cooperation. I call it, get your guys back and keep them over there. But that's their job. I call it to respect regional stability and also French citizens. Hey, do you remember when, I'm talking to Macron, do you remember where Ayatollah Khomeini was when the revolution started, I think in 79 in Iran? Do you remember when, whenever Pahlavi Reza was kicked out? Where was Ayatollah Khomeini? Was it in Romania? Was it in London? Or was it in Paris? Yes, the last one. He came from Paris. Somehow he flew. How in the hell? Right? Khomeini is a good guy or a bad guy? So you kept Khomeini, right? Why? Because you're a free country, right? And then he went over there and you start crying, Khomeini is back to power, kills people. Yeah, okay. And he urges, shut your mouth. At least 2 people were killed and 10 wounded on Monday when rockets and drones hit headquarters of Iranian Kurdish parties in a blah, 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 blah. Well, that's, they tried to create, Iran is active. No, talk about those intelligence officers. Tell us about that. Don't tell us aggressive, change the story, try to morally attack you, destroy your character. No. Tell me about this. No, he didn't even touch upon that. He said, French citizens. Yeah, they're French citizens, but they have some duties over there, don't they? Some, I don't know, missions, don't they? And they got caught. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just French citizens going to bang some Iranian women over there. All right? Maybe. Or Iranian men. I don't know. But I don't know. That's their prerogative. I don't... but anyway, I don't think they went for the second option. I think they went for the first one. So anyway, just that's the way the world works. So yeah, Iran is gonna, I'm pretty sure, investigate all that, and they will take care of the agents. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.